You are welcome. This is the Messiah Revelation Ministry End Time Prophetic Ministry. This message is a message of hope, message of encouragement and comfort to the Hebrew Israelites through a vision. And I was commanded to preach salvation, about salvation. And today I'm happy to give words of comfort to the Hebrew Israelites, and particularly to the Hebrew Israelites who were scattered and are scattered to Babylon, United States. And it's important for me to say that the Israelites, the Hebrews who are in Babylon, America, they are special in the sense that they were scattered to the citadel of captivity. I'll call it the citadel of captivity. I'll also call it the pinnacle of persecution. And when I say the citadel of captivity, they epitomize the atrocity inherent in the genocide that was inflicted on the children of Judah. And I call Babylon, America, even United States as the pinnacle of persecution. And here I'm referring to the 400 years and the captivity and the unique elements of the persecution that happened during Jim Crow and after Jim Crow, and that is still happening to the Hebrew Israelites who are in the pinnacle of persecution. They are in the citadel of captivity. They are in Babylon, even Babylon, United States. And as I begin my words of comfort and words of encouragement and hope about the coming salvation of the Messiah, I will read the words of comfort to the Hebrew Israelites as proclaimed by the Messiah Yeshua, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, your tribe. The message of hope was given to the church in Ephesus, Revelation chapter 2, verse 9. I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich, and I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews, and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan. The Messiah is saying he knows your work. I'm talking about the obedient ones, those who believe in the Messiah and are keeping the commandments of Elohim. He knows your work. He also knows your tribulation. Your city in Jerusalem was captured. Your ancestors went under the sword of the Gentiles. They were scattered to the four corners of the earth. And you went through the pinnacle of persecution, the epitome of discrimination. You went through the transatlantic slave trade. Your ancestors went through the genocide in history, and it is a sign that the Lord has chosen you, and you feel the prophecies enumerated from Genesis to the book of Revelation. And so the Messiah says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty. It is not poverty, as you know, is not poverty in dollars, poverty, but you are rich. You are rich not in dollars. You are rich because you have a heritage in the kingdom of the Messiah that is coming, that is an everlasting kingdom. You are rich. You have a heritage. It is rich. Your heritage is everlasting. And so as I give this message of salvation and comfort and hope to the Hebrews scattered over the world, I will then refer to the prophecies in Isaiah chapter 54. The prophet Isaiah is a master prophet, a holy prophet of the Holy God, and he has words of encouragement to you. And here, I want to remind you that you are not replaced, because you cannot be replaced by the words of Elohim, who sits on the throne in heaven. And the prophet Isaiah, in chapter 4 of his prophecy, says that Gentiles will be saved, and they will be saved during the time of the rejection of the Messiah. And Gentiles will be saved because the Hebrews rejected the Messiah, and the saving of the Gentiles will be to shame the Hebrew Israelites. And even though Gentiles will be saved, that does not mean that Elohim has replaced his people, the chosen of God, the royal priesthood, as prophesied in Isaiah, reading from chapter 54, verses 2 and 3. And here, reminding you of the prophecy in Isaiah chapter 54, I'm here to tell you that the Hebrew Israelites, even the Negroes, will inherit the land of the Gentiles. And here we have to look at Isaiah chapter 54, verse 3. For thou shalt break forth on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles, and make the desolate cities to be inherited. And that is a prophecy. Isaiah 54, verse 3. The Hebrew Israelites, even the Negroes, the chosen of God, and even the Israelites who are in the citadel of captivity, Babylon, United States, who are going through the pinnacle of persecution. The prophet Isaiah is saying that a time will come, and it will be soon, you shall inherit the Gentiles and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. Is a simple message with prophetic implications. The Hebrew Israelites will inherit the land of the Gentiles. And that the word Gentile, does it include Germany? Does it include Spain, Portugal? Does it include United States? We are talking about those who are not Hebrews, those who do not have any stake in the promise that the Lord gave to the chosen of God, the descendants of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And then when I say, or when the prophet Isaiah says that the Hebrews will inherit the lands of the Gentiles, we are saying that it means the Hebrews, the Hebrew Israelites, and even those who are living in the citadel of captivity, Babylon, America, they will in the future, and that is coming very soon because the Messiah is coming soon, prophecy is soon to be fulfilled. They will inherit the land of their former captors and the land of bondages and the land of their oppressors. And the prophet Isaiah is saying, you will inherit the land of the Gentiles, but I will say that you will not inherit Babylon, United States. Babylon, United States is excluded. How will you inherit a land that will be desolated eternally as Babylon, or even Babylon, America, will be destroyed with brimstone and fire, being the citadel of captivity and the pinnacle of persecution when we talk about the conditions of the Hebrew Israelites. And so the Hebrew Israelites, you will inherit the land of the Gentiles, but you will not inherit New York. You will not inherit New Jersey. You will not inherit New Orleans. You will not inherit New Mexico, because they, and including all the lands in Babylon, even Babylon, America, will be desolated and it will be inhabited by demons. And so that will not be the land that you will inherit. But the prophet Isaiah chapter 54 verse 3 is giving you a prophetic message of redemption and hope. For thou shalt break forth and on the right hand and on the left, and thy seed shall inherit the Gentiles and make the desolate cities to be inhabited. And so it goes into what the Messiah told you in Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. You appear to be poor, but you are rich, because a time will come when you, by the proclamation of Elohim, will inherit the land belonging to the Gentiles. And when you read Isaiah 54 verse 8, Elohim is telling you that he will have mercy. He will have mercy on you eternally. Not mercy for 1 hour, not mercy for 1 day, not mercy for 1 year, but the mercy will be eternally. Eternal mercy. The book of Isaiah 54 verse 8. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment, but with everlasting kindness will I have mercy on thee, saith the Lord thy Redeemer. In a little wrath I hid my face from thee for a moment. 400 years is a moment. In the calculations of Elohim, 1,000 years is a day, and a day is 1,000 years. And Elohim is giving you a word of hope that in a little time, in a little wrath, I hid my face from you. He hid his face from you when your captors were taking you from the slave coast of West Africa to the four corners of the earth. But he's telling you that he will give you everlasting comfort, and he will have mercy on you. And he is giving you a sign in Isaiah 54 verse 10. For the mountain shall depart, and the hills be removed, but my countenance shall not depart from thee, neither shall the covenant of my peace be removed, saith the Lord, that have mercy on thee. Even if the mountains, Mount Everest, Kilimanjaro, Mount Zion, the Afadjato mountains in Ghana, even if they are removed, the Lord Elohim is telling you that he will not forget the covenant that he had with your fathers, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That covenant is an everlasting covenant. And to the Hebrew Israelites, even those who are scattered in the citadel of captivity and are going through the pinnacle, they are hovering around the pinnacle of persecution, oh, citadel of captivity, Babylon. Even when the mountains and the hills are removed, Elohim, the Redeemer, will not forget the covenant that he has, the covenant that he gave to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob is a covenant of redemption and salvation. And the prophet Isaiah goes on to say so many things that are interesting when we go to Isaiah chapter 54, verse 15. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me. Whosoever shall gather together against thee shall fall for thy sake. Elohim is making a promise that they will gather against you, but they shall fail. Psalm 83 conspiracy against you will fail. They conspire so that your name will be erased from the books, the volume of books, but they cannot. They will not succeed. So Isaiah is giving you hope. Behold, they shall surely gather together, but not by me, not by the words of Elohim. And whatever they plan against you, it will be the counsel of Ahithophel, and it will be a foolish counsel because they will not succeed. And as the prophet Isaiah is giving you words of hope, words of salvation and comfort, he has his last words for you as he articulates the mind of Elohim, the counsel of Elohim regarding you, the Hebrew, the Negroes, the proverb, the byword, the downtrodden, the outcasts of Israel, and the dispersed of Judah. The prophet Isaiah has a word of comfort for you, and I conclude with the words enumerated in Isaiah chapter 54, even verse 17. No weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue, even the tongue of your captors, that shall rise against thee in judgment, thou shalt condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord Elohim, and their righteousness is of me, saith the Lord, not saith the Pope, not saith the Prime Minister, not saith the President, even the President of the citadel of captivity and the pinnacle of persecution. The Lord is saying that no weapons that is formed against thee shall prosper, even though, behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coals in the fire and bring forth an instrument for his work. Even though he created the smith, the one who manufactured the atomic weapons, the one who manufactured the chains that were used to put you in captivity. The Lord is saying in Isaiah 54 verse 17, no weapon that is formed against thee shall prosper, and every tongue, even including the tongue of your captors, the tongue of the liars, the tongue of the hypocrites, it will not prosper against you, because Elohim has said it, and he is your redeemer, the ancient of days, the ancient of days who sent his son, Yeshua, the Messiah, the Lion of the tribe of Judah, who is coming to gather the outcasts of Israel and the dispersed of Judah. No weapons, not even tomahawk cruise missiles, not even the mother of all bombs, not even the Hiroshima bomb formed against you will prosper, because the Lord, your Redeemer, lives. The Redeemer of Job, he lives. The Redeemer of Zion lives, and no weapon formed against thee shall prosper. And that is the message of hope, the message of redemption that I give to you, even the Negroes who are scattered all over the world, including those who are in the citadel of captivity, going through the pinnacle of persecution. My email is raptureafrica@yahoo.com. Leaving it in the description box. Peace be unto you, and you should be pregnant with hope of redemption coming, and it's coming from Zion, and the children of Jacob will finally possess. They will possess their possessions. Thank you for watching this video.